Oh, acha, Sridhu Nambudri. Your interview date has come or not come?
Yes, sir. 5th October.
Ore Baba, same date as that of that Harita. Oh,
Yeah.
great. 5th of October.
Yes, sir.
Good. Sridhu Nambudri, can you please tell us about yourself?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Myself Shidhu Namputri. I'm from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. My native place is in Kottayam, Kerala, but I'm currently staying in Ahmedabad. I've done my bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology, which comes under the banner of Gujarat Technological University. And in my graduation, I've secured 8.74 CGPA. Speaking about my schooling, I've done my schooling from Prakash Higher Secondary School, which is a CBSE affiliated school. And in my 10th grade, I secured 9.4 CGPA. And in my 12th standard, I scored 80% marks. Apart from that, speaking about my hobbies, I like playing cricket. I like watching cricket games which are pertaining to India. And I also go to the gym regularly. So that's another thing that I'm quite passionate about. And speaking about my strengths, I do believe that I'm a confident person. I do have the necessary communication skills and interpersonal skills. I am a hardworking person. I ensure that all the work which is presented to me is completed within the speculated time in an efficient manner. And leadership quality is something that is inbuilt in me, and working in a team friendly environment is something that I cherish about. So this is a brief introduction from my side.
Very good. After doing engineering, why do you want to come as a bank clerk?
Yes, sir. So firstly, sir, I believe working in a banking sector is a very reputed job. It comes with a certain level of responsibility. And when you are dealing in a banking sector, you get to interact with customers and clients on a day-to-day basis. And these customers, they'll be from various segments of our economy. So the exposure that I'll be gaining will be on a whole other level. And that's something that I'm genuinely intrigued about. And since because of my technical education, I believe banking sector, it would help me in my banking sector endeavors in my banking sector, because nowadays banking sectors, they are heavily focusing on the digital aspect of the banking, and these things will be coming a little naturally to me, and I'll be able to comprehend it in a much better way and contribute to the growth of the company in a much better way. Yeah.
You are using the same word again and again: banking sector, banking sector, like that. So try to avoid using the same words quite often unless it is very much required.
Okay, sir. Okay.
See, you have a flair for talking, that is fine. But in that, what happens? You are using unnecessary words or redundant words, words that are not needed. I think I must have told you earlier also.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll work on that.
Yeah. Good. Tell us about your family briefly.
Yes, sir. So in my family, there are 4 members, including me. My father is working in a private firm. It's a pharmaceutical company based in Ahmedabad. And my mother, she's a school teacher. And my sister, she's studying in 8th standard in the same school that I've done my schooling from. And the 4th member is.
So this level is good. Instead of you are speaking too much faster, you speak like this. This will be received well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Very good. Now, which bank do you have an account?
So HDFC Bank.
HDFC Bank. And what is the speciality of HDFC Bank as compared to other banks?
Yes, sir. HDFC Bank is the leading private sector bank in our country. They are the biggest private sector bank. So that's one thing.
Yeah, that is correct. Now, who is the chairman of HDFC Bank?
Sir, Mr. Atanu Chakravarti.
So, good. MD and CEO?
So that I'm not aware.
Achha, good. Now, can you please tell me in detail about how will you satisfy the customers who are coming to your branch? You are a clerk. You are a clerk in that branch. How will you satisfy the needs of the customers?
Yes, sir. So in this case, I'm a clerk in the bank. So firstly, I would like to say that clerical staff, they are the face of the bank. They represent the bank in front of the customers. So here I'll talk to them. I'll get to know about their, let's say, what are the requirements and what are the things that they're looking forward to. And then I'll work on that regards. I'll also make sure that they are aware of all the banking facilities and services that my bank is rendering to them. And yeah, in this way, I'll ensure that they are satisfied to a certain level. I mean, they're satisfied. And our bank's, let's say, productivity and the growth of the bank is also achieved.
What are the duties and responsibilities of bank clerk?
Yes, sir. So firstly, when a clerk is employed in the cash counter, it is his responsibility to ensure that he's making payment and receiving payment from the customer. And when he's operating in a single window counter, he has to fulfill all the banking parameters and functionalities. For example, he has to look into the KYC norms and fulfilling the KYC norms. And he has to help the customers in opening the accounts and various types of accounts that the bank is sending to them. He has to he has to issue the passbooks and checkbooks and other let's say plastic cards like credit card and debit card to the customers. And he also has to cater to other functionalities like, let's say, canvassing of mutual funds and canvassing of insurance to the customers. And also certain wealth management practices also he has to look into that.
Can you please tell me what is KYC? How KYC is done in banks?
Yes, sir. So KYC means know your customer. It's a very important parameter when it comes to the banking sector, because it helps the bank to ensure that the let's say the customer who's opening an account is not looking to carry out certain money laundering activities. So that's why KYC is an important parameter. And to KYC to achieve the KYC formalities, there are two basic requirements. That is the address proof and the identity proof. So if you have necessary documents like, let's say, Aadhaar card, voters card, PAN card, and election commissioner card, driving card, so you can fulfill the KYC parameters. And even after fulfilling it, it is the responsibility of the bank to periodically verify the KYC policies. And let's say they have categorized the customers into three segments. Let's say low risk customers, medium risk customer, and high risk customers. So based on that, they will carry out the KYC parameters periodically.
But this much elaborate is not required. You stop with telling how to get the KYC requirements satisfied. Stop with that. Don't have to tell about KYC, high risk, low risk and all. Not required. Unless, yeah. And they won't allow you to talk that much. They will cut you and ask another question immediately. Please tell me about savings bank account in banks.
Yes, sir. So firstly, so savings account and current account, they fall under the domain of demand deposit. In the case of savings account, it is opened by customers who are, let's say, middle class people and salaried people. They'll be earning certain amount of interest on the money that they're depositing in the savings account. And the main feature is the account balance is comparatively lower than the current account. And there is a limit on number of times you can make withdrawals in case of savings account. And you will get other facilities like, let's say, credit card, debit card, and other passbooks and checkbook also.
Okay, good. Now, can you tell me what is the minimum period of recurring deposit normally?
The minimum period is 6 months.
Maximum?
120 months, that is 10 years.
Right. In the case of fixed deposits, minimum period?
So 7 days, 7 days to 10 years.
7 days to 10 years.
10
Correct.
years.
Correct. Now, talking about advances, what do you understand by term loan?
The term loan is generally used by big business firms and businessmen to expand their business and increase their productivity. It comes under unsecured. It comes under secured loans.
Are you aware banks are giving education loan for students?
Yes, sir. They are giving education loans.
Under which type of advances is it classified?
So it comes under unsecured loans.
No. I am asking under which sector, priority sector advances. It comes under priority sector. Can you name the other priority sectors?
Yes, sir. Sir, agriculture, export credit organization.
No. Organization is not required. Exports.
Export credit, yeah. And other social sector and education. You have mentioned education. So MSMEs and tourism.
No. Tourism is not there.
So MSME is there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You have forgotten about housing loan, then infrastructure loan, then renewable energy, I think self-help group, and small loans like that. I suggest you go through the 8 sectors thoroughly.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Can you tell me something about what is CBS What are its advantages?
Yes, sir.
Elaborate on that.
Yes, sir. CBS means core banking solution. It is a very important or a very unique feature of digital banking. With the help of CBS, we can ensure that the customers, they can avail all the banking services and facilities from any branch in the country, because all the branches would be interconnected. So it works in the convenience of the customer. Yeah.
Okay. Can you
Sorry,
tell
sir?
me one or two core banking solutions names? Core banking solution names.
I'm
Software.
not. Yes, sir. There's a software developed by Infosys called Finacle.
Okay. Then what is the software prepared by TCS? Banks. BANCS. BANCS. Banks is the another software prepared by our TCS.
Okay, sir.
Good. That is correct. I don't know which software Federal Bank is. Mostly it must be Finacle only. I'm not sure. Anyhow. Can you tell me? Finacle only. Very good. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me who is the MD and CEO of Federal Bank?
Yes, Mr. Shyam Srinivasan.
Can you tell me the balance sheet figures as on 30th June 2023? Important figures.
Yes, sir. So, sir, the total business of Federal Bank was 4,05,982 crores, and the operating profit, there was an increase in 33% the operating profit, and the number culminated at 1,300 crores, and the net profit grew by 42%, and the number was 853 crores. And the speaking about the GNPA and NNPA, it was 2.38% and 0.69% respectively, and apart from that, the total deposits grew by 21%, and the number was approximately 2,22,000 crores. And the total advances grew by 20%, and the number was 1,86,000 crores. And the ROA, that is return on asset, was 1.30%, and ROE was 15%.
What is the capital of our bank?
It's a capital adequacy ratio.
No. The share capital of Federal Bank. 423.70 crore.
Okay, sir. Okay, 420.
Then what is the share price?
So 126.
No, it has come down.
No, I'm not really aware. I've seen it a couple of weeks ago.
No, it was 146 and all.
Okay, sir. I'll note it down.
How come you are telling a wrong figure? Being a boy from Gujarat, not knowing this, very bad. 147.90.
Yes, sir, I'll note it.
Why did you not remember this? Tell me.
Sir, I've gone through that a couple of weeks ago, but I forgot to go through it recently. So I thought it was 126.
We cannot presume anything, there is a problem.
Yes, sir. Make sure that I'll go through this before the
interview. Going for the interview, you must go through RBI website. You must go through SEBI website, IRDA website, Federal Bank website. Get to know all the rates, Pakka, and also BSC, then NSE, all these things you must know. Bank share price as on, what is today's date? 26th. Correct?
Yes, sir, 26.
147.90.
Okay,
and
sir.
The capitalization, market capitalization, how much is it? It must be some 35,000 crore, because earlier it was given as 34,000 crore. So now I think the market capitalization must be 1 minute. Let me see whether somewhere they give it. So this, of course, they won't ask you this question because you are going only for clerical job. But still, Federal Bank. 347.56 billion. Hello, please note.
Yes, sir. Yes.
347 347.56 billion rupees. Okay.
Yes, sir,
Equity capital, I think I told you wrongly. It is 423.60 crore. 423.60. What is the capital adequacy ratio?
14.2
to 8%.
to 8, yeah. And the
That
tier 1 was 12.5 and tier 2 was 1.70%.
What is the total tangible net worth? Bank's net worth?
So the business, right? Total business.
No. Bank's net worth. 22,247.75 crore.
So sorry, sir. Can you repeat it? 22,000?
22,247.75. I have given it in that A 2023 questions, interview
Okay,
questions. 138 pages material. It is there inside that.
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay. Now, what is the present reverse repo rate?
Sir, 3.35%.
Can you tell me what is RBI's functions?
Yes, sir. So RBI is the apex bank in our country. They are the central bank, so they have various functionalities. For example, they are bankers' bank. They cater to the needs of all the banking and other institutions in our country. They also act as a bankers to the government. For example, they are responsible for selling all the government securities and bonds to the customers. They are responsible for printing of currencies in our country, except the coins which are printed by the Ministry of Finance. And they also act as a custodian to foreign exchange reserves. And they have various monetary policies at their disposal to have a check on the liquidity and the inflation in the market. And they also represent the Indian government in forums like IMF and World Bank.
Instead of telling they, better say RBI.
Okay, sir.
Can you talk to me something about Indian GDP?
Yes, sir. So India is currently the 5th largest economy as per the nominal GDP. And as per the purchasing power parity, we are the 3rd largest economy. And we are trying to grow at a very rapid rate. And according to the IMF's prediction, we will be growing at somewhere around 7.1% this financial year.
I suggest you can get to know some more details also, like what is the figure now and GDP like that, and also inflation. What is the present inflation rate?
So it's around 7%, sir. I'm not properly acquainted with that.
Not 7. It has come down 6 point something.
6.7.
Anybody else knows that in the group? Anybody else knows what is the inflation rate? It was posted in our group and all. I have forgotten.
So 6.83 in August 2023.
Correct. Why are you not remembering it? You are a young boy. Huh?
I'll note it.
Supposing I ask your close friends.
Yes, sir.
What will they tell me about, say, this boy should change in respect of these areas? What are the areas they will tell me?
So firstly, they'll mention that I have to calm down certain times because I get a little anxious about certain things in my life. So that's the first thing that they'll mention. And they'll also mention that I have to work a little on my social circle. So that's another thing that they'll be mentioning. So these two things will be the prominent aspect that they'll be mentioning.
Good. Best wishes. Now, regarding Gujarat, tell me something about your Adani.
So yeah, Adani is a big private Adani firm is a big private company in our country. In fact, currently they were involved in a controversy between the Hindenburg report, the report that was released by the Hindenburg Group. And the thing is, SEBI actually cleared them of all the allegations, and now they are currently operating in the regular manner. They have various groups like Adani Group, Adani Power, Adani Energy, which are operating under the banner of Adani Groups.
No, but as a Gujarat boy, you must tell about some port which they are having. Marmoga port or something, na? And they have been given full
In Dahej, sir. Adani port is in Dahej.
Yeah, I don't know, but you must be able to tell concretely some names of some companies they are having. Otherwise,
Subsidiaries.
yeah, subsidiaries and all that. Good.
Okay.
Now,
Okay,
how do you imagine yourself 5 years from now?
So firstly, I would like to become one of the best performing employees of Federal Bank. And I would also try to clear the GIB and CIB exam. And I would like to be the manager of the particular branch of Federal Bank.
Excellent. Thank you. Best wishes. You did well. I wish you should get convenient questions and answer like this. I wish you success. And again, one more date you can take. Have you taken another date also from me?
Yes, sir. You have given me 29th September.
Very good. But your interview is on 5th only.
Yes, sir. 5th October. Yeah.
You can even get it postponed to 2nd or 3rd. Na? I
Yes,
don't
sir,
mind. Yeah, because it is too early,
Early, yes.
So shall I? 2nd will be better.
Yes,
second 7:30.
Okay, sir. 7:30.
Your number is 95864, correct?
Yes, sir. 9586. I'll send a message to you, sir.
Yeah, please send confirming it.
Okay, sir.
And cancel the earlier one, 29. That
Yes, sir. 29, 6:30 p.m. you had given.
I had given 6:30 p.m. Yeah, I'm canceling it. No problem. Thank you.